Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man at your culinary services. How are you all? Hope you're all doing very, very well. Now, welcome to another Cooking with Kilty episode. And what have we got in store tonight? Well, it's a meal for two. The last thing you saw me do was the biggest, the best breakfast butty known to man. You saw that, you loved it. You all tried it, you're all now addicted. Well, now we're doing something different. This is a romantic meal for two. Oh yes, for two. Mrs. Kilt-Man is now starving and I'm cooking the tea. So, right now, there are new potatoes, slightly, they don't take long to do. And we got garden peas. New potatoes, garden peas. Scottish salmon fillets. Oh yes, lovely Scottish salmon fillets. Dijon mustard, a little bit of honey, some double cream, some butter, some whiskey. Now, I know, you're all thinking, oh God, Kilt-Man, you're going to get pissed making the tea. Yes, I probably am. But that's also part of the ingredients, because not only am I going to cook some salmon and put a lovely dressing on it and all that sort of caper, there's a whiskey sauce going into it as well. Oh yeah, we're doing it, we're going there. So, that's it. Any whiskey survives the intro. Right, so what we're going to do right now. A small frying pan, small. There's only two little fillets in there, so we're all right with that. So what we're going to do, well, it does not take long at all. I may have to turn those spuds up a little bit because, it's all crackerjack timing. Something which I'm not particularly great at, getting the timings all together. Oh, and there's other bits and bobs I need. Hang on a minute. Is it a teaspoon or a tablespoon? Who cares? I think it's a tablespoon, which would be sort of like, I'll work it out. Don't you worry. So it's a fishy type tea. It's a fishy meal. Who does not love salmon? If you don't like fish, you still love salmon, and you still love tuna, and you still love mackerel, Scottish mackerel in tomato sauce. Ooh, yes. Anyway, right, so what needs to happen is this. I need to get some plates out, right? I'll need a plate to warm up slightly. And I'll put those over there. And you'll need some foil, some silver foil, some aluminium tin foil thingamajiggy. And now what we do, we basically, these salmon, right? 2 salmon fillets. I shall put them on a plate, like so. And what I'm going to do, you get your Dijon mustard. You do this. Get like a healthy dollop and douche. Right? I'll show you this now. I have now put a hefty dollop of Dijon mustard on him. And what you do is you rubs it in. You rubs it in to your salmon fillets. You rubs it in. Ooh, you got to get to know your fillets. Get to know the salmon. And oh yeah. And who doesn't love Dijon mustard? I'll be honest, I'm not a massive fan of Dijon mustard on its own, but in food, in cooking, it's great. So look, I'll show you now. I have now smothered the salmon fillets with the Dijon mustard. So there we go. There we go. Right. Now, a quick rinse of the hands. Get rid of the rubbish there. That was the salmon that we got. There you go. What's next? With the seasoning. So here's our great big black pepper. Give it a massive wallop of this stuff. Ooh, yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I massively love black pepper. Oh, I can't have too much of it. So that's in there. Plenty of. Some sea salt. Yeah, some sea salt. Yeah, and you do the same again. Yeah. Back they go. Can you see? Can you see? We ain't finished. Now, the thing is, I wanted to do that big sort of thing with the fresh chives. Because you put chives on this as well. Chives really bring out the flavours of all of this stuff, and they really work with it. Now, I would normally have said, well, I'm going to show you on chopping board here with great big knife. I was going to chop chives. We couldn't get fresh chives. We couldn't get them. We had to get. They're already chopped. They're in there. So the job is done for you. But anyway, in fact, this is brand new, so I've got to break into this. Come on now. Come on. Times of the essence, Kilty. So, chives. Chopped chives. So you now put a load of that. Don't use the little tiny holes. Use the big thing. There you go. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, and I'll be honest. I was going to say I don't think you can have too much chives, but I think I've just proved that you actually probably can have too much chives because I've now completely liberally decorated them. Now, so we have put the dressing on these. We've smothered it in the Dijon mustard. We've seasoned it with black pepper, and we've put the sea salt on it and the chives. Way too much on one of them, that'll be mine. I'll have that one. Mustard and chives. What a lovely starter. Ish. Cheers, y'all. Right. Now comes the interesting part. Now, I think maybe I should use a bigger pan, but being as this is my daughter's super duper non-stick pan, I might just stick with this. You know, they are bigger than the pan, so fuck it. I can't use that, can I? Gonna have to go with this one, which is not the best, I'll be honest. Ooh, turn them down. Right, now here we go. This is the cooking of the salmon itself. Very important. Right, so, well, first of all, I'm going to put a wee bit of the old Filippo Berio extra virgin oil. A wee bit of that goes in there. And we now turn it on. Of course, you guys now know and you recognise this vintage cooker, you know, from the 1940s, but still going strong. Oh, I'll be needing. Oh yes, we need that. We don't need that anymore, I don't think. And we need to put the butter in. We need a fair bit of butter. I'm using Clover Light, made with buttermilk. Buttermilk! So, spoon. Spoon! Where's the bloody spoon gone? Come on. Use a knife instead. Yeah. Let that do its thing. Ooh. Exciting, isn't it? And then we're going to put these guys in. And we turn it down. Otherwise it's going to go fucking leaping out of the pan and it'll be on the ceiling. And it shouldn't take too long to do these. Then a little bit more. You're going to really sort of roast the mundo, fucking going hell for leather, jumping, spitting everywhere. And then you put these guys in. Skin side down, obviously. Obviously. And you cook them up. You're talking. Ooh. Not long. 4 to 5 minutes. That's how long it should take. But knowing me and knowing my disastrous, gastronomic catastrophes of yore, I'll screw it up, as I always do. But, we're trying it, we're giving it some, and we're gonna, oh God. If I'm not drinking it, I'm gonna be eating it, so, awesome stuff. In the background, I don't know if you can hear it, but we were playing James Horner's score for Humanoids from the Deep, aka Monster in the UK. I don't know why. I thought I'm doing something fishy, so I'll play a fishy kind of suspenseful kind of music. But I ignored the obvious. I wasn't going to play Jaws or Jaws 2 or Deep Blue Sea. Oh no! I'll do something different. Humanoids from the Deep. Let me just check me notes. Put salmon in, put 5 minutes in. Then remove and put on plate and cover full. Yeah. We're on track. By the way, have you seen, I'm wearing a very, very, very old Glengarry bonnet. This is a Black Watch bonnet, which I retrieved from my mum and dad's house. You guys know me and all the weapons, the knives, the muskets, the swords, all the stuff, the tunics that I've got. Well, my dad was a military historian, and I did not know that he had this. And we've been to the house a gazillion times, removing furniture and just taking things out all the time. And only the other day, we were in there, and suddenly, in a box, which I thought I'd already been through, I found this. And I thought, that's a Glengarry. And it was like, my dad had written a sticky note, which he stuck on it, obviously to sell. My dad was also a wheeler and dealer when it came to military circuits and arms fairs and stuff. He was always at these things. and he'd written on it, Black Watch, circa 1870. And I was like, shit, how come I never spotted this ever before? So I've been wearing it all today, and I've been out and about with the dog, and hang on a second. And I love this. It is ramshackle. It is slightly moth-eaten, and the ribbon at the back is coming adrift, so that it'll be restitched. And where is it now? This side, the floret here, which would have your insignia, or maybe even like a hawk feather, or eagle feathers, a plume, which I've got over. You can't see it; they're over there. I'll fucking show you. Hang on a second. I have them, right? So I can put those in. It's just, they don't, I'm not quite happy with the way they look at the moment. So, I'll show you again. What a wonderful plume that is. And look at all this. So you put couple it all together, and it goes in there. Looks wonderful. It's an incredibly assertive and demonstrative, and it's in your face sort of look. Not everyone can carry that off quite clearly. But if you wear a kilt, you're already more than halfway there. You're wearing a kilt, you can put one of these on and you'll get away with it. No one's going to question it. Speaking of kilts and people questioning things, hang on. Lovely, yeah, lovely. Can you smell it? Now that it's cooked through from the bottom, and I turn it over, you can see it, the sides, you do both sides of it. It's 4 to 5 minutes, but really I'd do more than that. It's fish. Got to remember that, it's fish. So, and I just realised I forgot to put the fucking honey on, didn't I? The honey should have gone on at the mustard stage. When I was smothering it in mustard, I should have put that on as well. Just a couple of drops and rubbed it in. Damn it! And you would have got it would be a honey mustard sort of glaze on it. Oh, damn! Well, you know what? It's a squirty little bottle. So when you get your fish out, you can just go. Should you want to? But yeah, there is a picture of me coming back from Asda from 2016, and I'm in a vest and a kilt, and I'm striding down Seaview Road with two Asda bags, and someone took a paparazzi picture, and it's one of the pictures way back when I became Kilt-Man, that I get sent this picture all the time. Every single day, and what annoys me is it resurfaced again just the other day, and all my mates were sending it to me. Oh, you're famous again. Oh, you're bigging it up again. You're back in the news, because obviously it hit some kind of like meme, and there it was. It's always like, oh, Braveheart's coming back from Asda. You might take me bags for life, but you'll never take me freedom and all that bullshit. Well, I've had that every day from Australia, from all over Europe, from America, from Africa. Everyone I know on Facebook, thousands have sent me this picture. This is you, isn't it? This is you. But what gets me is that it resurfaced again, obviously recently, and friends of mine who sent me that picture years ago. This is you. Oh, look at it. You're famous. They're sending it me again, going, oh, look at you. This is you. Look at this. And I fucking know it's me. Don't send it to me. I've told you before. I did a video on the channel. I did a video about that picture. Years ago, I did a video about it because I was getting so inundated with the picture of, oh, there's look at this guy. Wow. And what used to piss me off was that people would say, hang on a second. Oh, we're doing well here. Turn it down a little bit. People would get that picture and send it to someone and go like, oh, this is you. And that this person would go like, oh yeah. I look cool, don't I? Look at me and me kilt. And I'd be like, I'd have to pounce on that. It's not you, it's me, you lying charlatan. Oh, I didn't know, it pissed me off. Right, I've let them cook too long. And my spuds are happy. If your spuds are happy, you are happy. Right, so, foil, plates. I'm going to put them on the heated plate. I'm going to put them on here because they're done. Right, they're done right now. So, oops, daisy. Look at that, chap. Can you smell this? Look. Fucking awesome is that. Right, so there are salmon fillets. Okay, now you want to try to keep them warm. Put some foil over them. It should do the trick. Should do the trick, methinks. Little bit. You know, trying to sit it down. We're making the sauce. Yeah, because I'm a saucier. I'm a very saucy saucier. So you take the same pan you've just been using with all the gorgeous juiciness from the fillets. And you put it back down there again. And you put, what you put in first? I can't remember now. Oh, actually, put a bit more butter in. Butter's horribly important in things like this because it gives you a lot of a huge sort of creamy and wonderful smoothness to it. So a bit more butter's gone in. Right. Let that go there. And we're now in the realms of the whiskey. Right? This will not take long. Whiskey. My God. You go to a greater purpose. And you want to put like quite a bit of whiskey in there. And what you're going to do now, you're going to turn it up. Okay? You're going to turn that up, let it begin to bubble. That is some feathers off the plume I just showed you before. I hope that doesn't get involved in the meal itself. Let this bubble. And then you're going to put in your cream. Double cream. Let's see how we do. Oh, yeah, right. Let it reduce down a little bit. Let it bubble, and let it fizz, and let it do its thing. Ooh, and resist the temptation to just pour that molten hot frying pan into your mouth. Whiskey. Ah. Don't do that. Right, now. Wooden spoon. This one here. Right, now. You hefty dollop of this. Your double cream. Get your double cream in there. Get your double cream in there. Get your double cream in there right now. Boom. Even more. Fuck it. Yeah. You know, you look at your chefs, it's all micromanaged. It's 2 tablespoons and a half tablespoon. It's this, it's that. It's like, fucking whatever. Now, you want to bring this back. Oh, I'm using the wrong bloody thing here. This is where you need your wooden spoon. You're going to bring this up. This is your sauce. This is your sauce. Now, all your sticky bits as well, of which you will get some, because obviously you've had the salmon in there as well. Let this bubble and fizz. Can you see it now? I don't know if you can see that. It's getting a big foamy sort of lid upon it. Let it do that. Let it do that. And then reduce the heat and simmer it. Just simmer it. At this stage now, in fact, what I'm going to do, which will be radically different from what I would do normally, I'm actually going to drop some more mustard into there because it can't do any harm. Boof! Like that. And now, I'll put the honey in. You can do this at whatever stage you want. So I've done a couple of squares of honey as well. Because the honey should have gone on earlier. It should have gone on to the fillet itself, but I fucked that up completely. So my spuds are doing, my spuds should be, well, nice and happy. And you want to get this to, everyone's different when it comes to like your sauces and your dressings. Do you want it thick? Do you want it watery? Some people do. I don't personally understand that, but some people do. I like it thick. It's got to run to a degree, but I'm happy, you know. And we're getting there. Ooh, we are getting there. You got your scrapey bits. You've got to be scraping. Scrapey. And now, because I've got a pan there of garden peas. What the thing, you know, with fish, this is, apart from the actual salmon itself and the dressing, it's a very simple dish. So it's just literally, you know, little sweet little potatoes, and you've got your potatoes and just garden peas. How can you go wrong with that? So there it is. Looks great on the plate, and it's got all the natural ingredients that your body craves and needs. Oh. And my sauce is looking pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jesus. Sweet Jesus, that's good. That is absolutely bloody gorgeous. I'm gonna put my cream back in the fridge. Keep your chives on because you put more chives on as a dressing. But I'll do that. You'll see that. You'll see that. Put my butter back. And this is a meal for two. I mean, obviously you could do 3 fillets, obviously, but this is a meal for me and Mrs. Kilt-Man. So I will be calling her down very shortly. And you'll see her throw it back in my face, like, "Here you are, my dear, love of my life." And she'll go, "The fuck is that? I wanted a pizza." Boof! And I'll be like, "Oh." Well, you've got this. "Oh, do you need more whiskey in the sauce?" No, you fucking don't. But whiskey is important in this sauce. There's many sauces that have whiskey involved in them. And, you know, it adds a hell of a lot of flavour and texture to it. And of course, your choice of whiskey, that's up to you, you know. Ooh, this is now looking really, really nice. Spuds are definitely done. Better put the peas on. Put the peas on, he says, and the fucking burner isn't working. Now it is. Alright. Slight mistiming there. We should have put the peas on just a little bit earlier, but you know, hey ho. We don't need them anymore. In you go, we don't need this anymore. In it goes. Take care of all your rubbish as you go, obviously. Honey is amazing stuff. Bees are the best things ever. Without bees, we don't survive, we don't live. They pollinate plants. And without plants oxygenating the air and the environment, we don't live. We cease to breathe. We're dead. So bees are awesome. Ooh. Right, we're gonna move you off there, move you on there. Simmer the spuds a little bit. Because dickhead here really kind of mistimed it on the peas. I'm great with bees, but I'm really bullshit when it comes to peas. Ta-da! Now, our 2 plates are warming here. I can move them down here. In fact, I probably will do. Our sauce. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And the thing about that is, you can let that percolate a bit more. Get it thicker, get it. It's up to you, the consistency that you want your sauce to be at. I don't know. I'm not a genuine cook or a chef. I've got no fucking idea. I just know that sometimes I like my sauces to be runny. Sometimes I like it to be thick and tasty. And like, oh, you can run your finger around it. Oh, there's a huge dollop of sauce there. And sometimes I like it to be runny as hell. It all depends. Let's just check on these. Oh. Lovely, lovely Amundo. And they're still lovely and warm under that foil. So got a feeling I fucked up with the peas. I mean, give peas a chance. Let's have a blast on these. Yeah. Another couple of minutes, without a doubt. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all working. And it's only thickening my sauce even more. You know what I can do? You've been doubt? Christ, there was a fair bit more men in there than I anticipated, but... Because look at that now. Look at that now. I am drastically short on supplies now. Swine! And fuck it. I'm going to do everything again. Boosh! A bit more of the Dijon. What the hell? What? I mean, see this? Fucking kills. A bit more honey. Underneath the mango tree, my honey and me. Oh, that bloody sauce looks fucking amazing. That's exactly what. Oh, and I've just boiled the arse off the peas as well. Right. We're about ready to dish out. We're almost on 40 minutes, almost. It takes 20 to do this. To cook it, 10 minutes of preparation and then 20 minutes of doing this. But if I'm talking to you guys and being a dick, then obviously it's going to take a lot longer. Right. And here we go. This is where the magic really takes place. So, let's turn that off now and turn the sauce off. Ooh. Maybe you can see that. Right. Quick. Oh my god. Note to self. Fucking yes, Kilt-Man. Fucking yes. Fuck, that's gorgeous. Turning everything off. Right, now, what we're going to do, put these babies on the plate. Now, they've been covered in, obviously, all the dubbings, and you've still got some juice there. Give that to the dog. Go on, there you go. Because she's just there right now, waiting in the wings. So you got this. Presentation's everything. Give a shit. Just want to eat the bastards, don't you? Right, so there's a lot of spuddage here. A lot of spuds. I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to show you all this, don't worry. Oh Christ. That's probably way too much for Mrs. Kilt-Man. So spuds are plenty. They're rolling all around the fucking show here. I can't have too many potatoes. I love potatoes. Potatoes! One on a deck. That's for the dog. Right, now. So far, it is just salmon and potatoes. What you want to do now, right now at this particular stage, is put some more chives on. Put more chives on your salmon. Yeah. Or you can put them everywhere you want. Put them all over the bloody plate. Ah, God, Jesus. Don't matter. So, and now you put your sauce. Oh my word. Mrs. Kilt-Man. And I have now realised I did not do quite enough sauce, but you know, it's if you went to some bloody celebrity chef's restaurant, you're gonna get a fucking minuscule amount of anything and pay, you know, an extortionate amount of moolah for the experience. But personally, I think I should have done more sauce, but they would have done perhaps less than this. You know what I mean? Christ, that's gorgeous. And the peas. Mrs. Kilt-Man is now arriving. Okay. Peas. Oh shit. Mrs. Kilt-Man just had a bath, by the way, and she's got a big towel around her head, and she looks like a fucking giant snail. So
yeah, pose.
I don't.
Chef pose.
Chef pose.
Chefy things.
That was a pose, Mrs. Kilt-Man, and Facebook, obviously. Now, folks. Right, we'll spin this round. So, salmon with a Dijon mustard and honey sauce with whiskey as well. Wow. Got new potatoes, and you've got peas. It's not exactly the most grandiose of recipes or meals, but that's the husky playing with that spud, the hot spud that I dropped on the floor, and she's like, I want to eat you, but you're too fucking hot. Please cool down so I can devour you. And she's playing with it now like crazy. Like, Mrs. Kilt-Man, I'll have that. You take the best knife and fork in the house.
Thank you.
And away you go. Take it. Show that you've got that there's someone else here.
Pass the job.
You think I look stupid?
Bon appetit.
Yep. Been married to that for a hell of a long time. Anyway, folks, that is salmon with mustard and honey, whiskey, cream sauce, and with new potatoes and peas, and a husky dog, which is now having destroyed that errant, roguish spud, which was actually like lava. It was that hot. Which is why you can hear her slurping water right now, because she's burnt her mouth. You silly bugger, yeah. Anyway, now yeah, because we can. Oh, I should have said the skin is on. I always leave the skin on there on salmon. I love it. Well, you know, even if it was complete and utter fucking abhorrent shite, I'd go, wow, give me more of that. That's fantastic. But no, it's gorgeous. It's genuinely gorgeous. The spuds. We've got a perkiness to our new potatoes. And you can obviously put more butter on those, of course. Oh. Hot. Very hot, but my God, that's delicious. Folks, that's our tea for tonight. That's Cooking with Kilty. I did a meal for two there. I'll do more. I don't mean a meal for more than that, because I'm not cooking for a fucking regiment. Not doing that. But I can do more, and we can have some fun with it. This was I think I massively underestimated the amount of sauce that was needed. Because next time I do this, and in fact the last time I did this, it was swimming in sauce. And in fact she complained, oh, there's too much sauce. And I didn't use the whiskey either. This time I've used whiskey and I've used less bloody sauce. I kind of got that wrong in my estimations, but you know, it's all a learning curve. There's the skin of the salmon. Some don't like it. What's wrong with you? It's absolutely bloody gorgeous. And the sauce sort of stays on it. It doesn't penetrate, it stays on the skin, whereas it goes into the actual salmon itself, and the spuds and the potatoes. But, you know, it's all part of the experience. So, folks, I'm gonna frig off now and enjoy this, if you don't mind. But bon appetit, bon voyage, bonne chance. Dijon mustard, I can't stand in a lot of things. As its own thing, I can't stand it. And honey, that's its own thing. I can't like put my finger in honey and go, oh, it's lovely. Honey's great for you. But I can't eat honey. I can't have Dijon mustard. It's got to be involved in something. And when it's involved in something, cooked into it in a sauce, then it works. Or baked in, cooked in, it works. But I wish I could enjoy proper mustard and proper honey. I've talked about bees and honey before, and in other videos. Honey's magnificent. It's an antibiotic. It's an antihistamine. A lot of antis are in there, and they're all good for you. But it's just too sweet. But you put it into a cream, or you put it onto something. Wow, it changes because it adds a flavour. It increases a flavour, an essence of what you've been cooking. So, folks, there you go. I have been always Shelby Kilt-Man. Please, in the meantime, and as ever, cook your food. The great thing about cooking your own teas and meals is that you cook what you want to eat and what you enjoy. Fast food is great, but you can't live on that. Well, you can, but you'll be a fat, ugly, spotty bastard if you do. So we're really fucked up innards, says the guy that drinks whiskey all day long. But no, if you learn to cook food, cook what you want, be more adventurous, be more, I don't know, just courageous. Just try stuff, see what works for you. make a sauce, put in whiskey, put in there's a lot of beer sauces. Just put in whatever you want and work it out. It's trial and error. How do you think all these celebrity chefs and the ones who run all these big restaurant chains, all these big gourmets, how the hell do you think they learned it? A, they're part of a family which told them certain ingredients and certain secret recipes. You've got that, obviously, but then they've experimented on their own and learned, oh, this doesn't work, that does, that, well, that kind of goes. If I put those two together, that's great. If I put that together with this, oh, does that work? Oh, yeah. That's how they did it. That's how you can do it. Cheers, y'all. And I really wish that we got fresh chives, because I could have done the whole... Damn it! Next time. Folks, and now I'll have me fucking tea if you don't mind.